Young is going to get moved from the Atlanta Hawks sometime soon.
And it's so sad because we grew Trae. I grew up with Trae. Nigga. I was in middle school when he was playing his rookie year. I was 7th grade. I was in 7th grade when he was playing his rookie year, bro.
Mark Stein put together.
And it's sad because the nigga he was trash and we helped him to be better. Like on some Giannis shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't bad as Giannis, but like we watched him grow.
In the Substack that says the Hawks are open to trading Trae Young. There's a growing belief league-wide that the Hawks are more open to trading him away than they ever have been. But what happens to their payroll if no such trade materializes and Young winds up exercising that option? Next one comes from Tim Bontemps that says the Hawks are looking for ways to get rid of Trae Young. The Hawks certainly are independent.
And it's sad because this how I feel like what happened, bro. Okay, so we come into this new year. I said we come into the new year. We come into this new season, right? With a little reconstructed roster. Jalen Johnson's coming back off injury. We got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We got Kristaps. You feel me? And we come into this year, right? So, the offense is going to be a little bit different because we have different tools. You feel me? So, Trae Young plays. Trae Young gets hurt. Jalen Johnson picks up that point guard role or point forward. And since that, we've been winning, correct? We've been winning. And when you try to put Trae back into the system, we lose because Trae Young was the ball dominant one. And I guess he has to try to mix with the system, and it's failing. And I think that's why everybody's on his ass right now.
That they're looking for an exit rep with Trae Young. Now, a few things here. Tim Bontemps, if I'm not mistaken, he said this on a podcast. And as someone that talks for a living, I know that sometimes you are in the moment and you may not use the right language, right? So to use the word get rid of or use the word exit rep, it flares my attention just a little bit. But also, Mark Stein's a little bit different. Mark Stein is not saying this on the podcast. These are carefully curated words on a Substack. And he used the idea of Trae Young taking on a player option as a negative thing for the Atlanta Hawks, who lets us know everything we need to know about what the Trae Young market is right now.
But also, I know Trae, like, if he feel unwanted, that nigga gonna leave, bro. He gonna leave. I don't know Trae, but I can make an assumption that if he feels unwanted in Atlanta, yeah, he's gonna want to go. Yo, what's good, OG Maximus? How you feeling? How you moving ahead, living, my boy? We talking about Trae Young getting traded from the Hawks. Do you watch the NBA?
And when he does, or if
do you like basketball? Or what do you like?
He's probably getting traded for. This video is brought to you by
Appreciate the follow.
Use code KFR10.
All right, I'm doing amazing. Yo, I just realized my noties don't work. I haven't heard a notie in forever. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm fixing that when I get off stream. I like football, bro. Oh, who your favorite? Like, which soccer or football? I was gonna say, who's your favorite team? Because we literally just got done talking about my Falcons.
Of tickets. SeatGeek take tickets from all over the internet and put them
soccer. Oh, okay. I know the World Cup coming up. I can't wait to watch that. Because the last World Cup was so good. The last game, Mbappe versus Messi. Yo, I was standing up watching that the entire.
Whether it be sporting events,
the entire game.
Broadway, festivals, concerts,
what's your team?
Tickets,
or like, do they have They have like countries, right, for teams? First. And when does the World Cup start?
Let me show you how easy it really is.
Because I'm telling you, that Mbappe versus Messi game made me a fan. Portugal.
I did not know that was here this season or this year.
Portugal. Portugal got Ronaldo? I'm tripping. Oh, I spelled soccer all the way wrong.
No one's speaking about Portugal being a threat anywhere in a major competition. Are they one of the favourites for you? Because Portugal are starting to look like that. I think.
Ronaldo still plays? I thought he was retiring.
This about February 28th. I need 2 hoops overseas this summer, and he looked good in that. So boom, that should be over with. Obviously, as we know right now, that is not the case. They bring in Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who was really good.
You play Forza? I love it. Nah, I don't play Forza. I don't even got that downloaded.
Good for
the most, like, my favorite racing game I played was probably like Need for Speed Payback, or I don't even think it was called Payback. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That's what it was. I love Hot Pursuit.
Hoops overseas this summer, and he looked good in that. So boom, that should be over with. Obviously, as we know right now, that is not the case. They bring in Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Oh yeah, Zachary Richardson. Yeah, that's his name, Zachary Richardson, bro. The nigga don't look like a number one. By the way, I do some cool art stuff. Mind if I show you something? Is it gonna be AI emojis, bro? Not emoji, emotes, bro.
Who was really good for the Minnesota Timberwolves over the last couple seasons, but I mean, that boy having like a dub right now. So like he really has been as good.
I messed the streak up, bro. I literally said I haven't had somebody come to my stream like this in a minute.
Coming back from his injury, even Luke Kennard, who I swear I've watched him for 12 years and he still doesn't shoot the ball, even though he's one of the best 3-point shooters of all time.
No, dead at all time. Come on now, Kennard's cool, but not that cool.
It's coming into
animation banners. Is it AI, bro? I remember the last person I looked at.
And before the season started, with Halliburton being down and Jason Tatum being down, majority of people looked at the East and said it's open. We got the Knicks, we got the Cavs as the first tier. Then after that, you can convince yourself of the Orlando.
All right, let me see one.
Of the Atlanta Hawks, and the Hawks are what, a 500 team for the 100th year in a row. Them, the Bulls, the Miami Heat gonna compete again for another play-in spot. It's crazy, y'all.
It's insane. It's been like this for 4 years. 4 years. Ever since we went to the conference finals, things have not been the same, bro. That team has not been the same. The system has not been the same. Bro, I missed the Trae Young, John Collins, Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter, goddamn big old Clint Capella. I missed them Hawks. I missed that. We had a system. Yeah, you could send it to my IG. My IG is my it's my handle.
Gets injured 6 to 8 games. Yeah, yep. I skipped that number because I'm tired of it. It's almost 2026. 6 to 8 games to the season. Trae Young goes down in injury, right? And then the Atlanta Hawks go on their West Coast road trip and they start winning games.
Yes, bro.
You cannot miss. Jalen
Yes.
continues to look like a superstar. The Alexander Walker's putting up 20 balls, 30 balls, and it always becomes a conversation. Could this team be better without their star player? It happened the same season with Halliburton.
And it's the same. You know, it's so crazy. They did the same shit when John Morant did not play. When it was like the year they played the Lakers, I think. The year they played the Lakers in the playoffs, John Morant would get injured and the team would literally do better. And that's when it's like, I think teams, it just shows you how good the team is and how diverse the team is.
When Kara Wright, Paolo goes out, Franz Wagner and the Magic go on a little streak, and the question was, are they better without Paolo? Same
Exactly.
thing with Trae Young. And they're on this West Coast road trip. And I vividly remember a specific game where they played against the Phoenix Suns. And this is one of the times where Onyeka Okongwu could not miss for like a month straight. He said every single three. And Onyeka Okongwu hits a huge three. And I look over to the bench and like, is Trae Young over?
Show me the profile isn't available. What? I could show you. Ooh, look at that focus! Look at that focus! Oh shit! I haven't used this camera in a minute. It's this SUP23R.
There, first of all, is he there? He was. And second of all, is he celebrating as if like this is still his team? Because we knew all the conversations going into the season about how he wanted an extension and the Hawks weren't giving him an extension, and that could potentially put a wedge between him and his teammates, him and the organization. But he was on the sideline celebrating as if he was the one that hit the shot. Then you look at his Twitter account the entire time when the team is rolling, he's got Vic Krejci tweets. He's tweeting about just wait till I come back, we're gonna be even better and so on. And then he came back. And then they gave up 150 points per game to the Bulls in the 2-game stretch. He came back, and they continued to lose basketball games. Now, I don't want to put all of that on Trae Young, don't get me wrong, because there was a ramp going down before Trae Young came back where it's like, oh, that team was frisky and fun for a few weeks, but the last week or so, they're giving up a ton of points. They're doing this, they're doing that. So, though the Atlanta Hawks defense has been cooked since Trae Young come back, he's just part of the problem. If maybe he is towards the top of that problem, he is just part of the problem, and that team is slowly going downhill before he got there. And not only have they not won, that first game he came back, where's my notebook?
Oh, the first game he came back.
I was gonna make an entire video.
That nigga played shitty, bro. That nigga was not hooping. He was not hooping. But I ain't gonna lie, he was on minutes restriction too, though.
About what the Charlotte Hornets were doing to Trae Young in his first game back. We all know Trae Young is not going to be a good defender, right? He is damn near my height, damn near my weight. I don't stand a chance against some of the people at the YMCA, so I definitely don't stand a chance in the NBA. And we see teams try to pick on Trae Young all the time, right? Trae Young led the league in pick and rolls defended last season. Every team is going to put him into the action. But I remember watching his first game back, and the Charlotte Hornets, who is not a notoriously amazing team, they've been.
Oh, that boy Jalen Johnson was hooping. That boy was hooping. That boy was hooping. That boy.
They've been fun this season. Really made it a point to be like, this is Trae Young for one, and he's just coming back. So let's put him in every single action we can. And let me go get my notebook, because I want to show y'all some of the plays that they put Trae Young in. Also time for me to flex my
I follow.
notebook.
Send me send me your work.
One of them got stolen, so I only got one left. There's somebody out there that has a NBA on NBC notebook with a bunch of notes from the start of the NBA season for me. You could probably sell it. Actually, sell it to me. Sell it back to me. I like keeping my notes, bro. Somebody stole it. Let me find the game. So it's not just about putting Trae Young in every single action, just making him work and not being able to hide him. It's also the lack of communication. And I try my very best to give players and coaches and all those people the benefit of the doubt when it comes to some of this stuff. Trae Young's first game back, hasn't played with these guys for a few months now. Miscommunications can happen, but this one's like so egregious. Called Brandon Sesser screen for Brandon Miller and Dyson Daniels and Trae Young go to follow him and nobody picks up LaMelo, who I think in his game hit 7 threes in the first half, and a lot of them looked exactly like this. I'm not going to tell you that I know more basketball than the people on the court or the coaches, but that seems like something that shouldn't happen in the NBA game. People on the first half. Trae Young go to follow him and nobody picks up LaMelo.
Yeah.
I think in his game hit 7 threes in the first half.
Oh yeah, they were hot. They were hot, and we almost came back.
That I know more basketball than the people on the court or the coaches, but that seems like something that shouldn't happen in the NBA game as often as it did in this one. This will be the last one I really show you. But here's one where this is semi-transition off a make, and then they get mismatched. He's guarding Tajon Salon here, and the entire game. The guy that was defending the picker was hedging these screens. Trae Young here. You see what I see. So it has not been good. That's just full stop. It has not been good. It's been so bad. He gets called out on the broadcast.
Oh.
Broadcast, from my understanding, it says
this Atlanta. Oh no. This was in Atlanta though. I didn't watch this game.
The Hawks.
Cause this shit just made me mad.
Now watch Trae Young here. This is again. Make winning plays. Okay, so you try to draw the foul. Is there any hustle, any effort there?
At all.
It's the face of your friend.
And it draws the question, Trae, do you even want to be in Atlanta? Like, do you even want to play? I know you coming off injury and shit, but like, this is what makes an NBA player a player. Or a sports player a player. It's the hustle. It's the drive. If you're not even doing that, it's like, mind you, that bit said, hold on. 8165. Golly, Atlanta. Oh, wait. Y'all can't even see that. 8165. Golly, Atlanta.
So all of that is going on.
It's cool.
Atlanta Hawks are
Oh, G asked me. It's all right.
Because they don't want to be the team having to pay Trae Young next season, and then eventually once his current contract is up.
Yeah.
I do want to publicly say my grievances with Jalen Johnson's amazing season so far.
Oh, you talking about the GOAT, the best NBA player known to men touch the ball is behind what's his face? Why did I minimize it? Behind what's his face? Kevin Durant, the GOAT also. Amazing. What's his name? Jalen Johnson? Yeah, you're the best player ever to touch a ball. Best light skin touch the ball. People call you Baby Bron, but I think you're better than Bron. Has Bron averaged a triple-double? No. Just saying. You're the GOAT, bro. You're the best, bro.
How little he has given effort on the defensive side of the ball on a nightly to play-by-play basis. And I understand that when your offensive load goes up, that means you got to sacrifice your energy somewhere else, and it happens to be the defensive side more times than not for breakout players. But one of the reasons I was so high in the Atlanta Hawks is I thought that with Jalen Johnson's defensive versatility, with Dyson Daniels and Porzingis and the Congo on the back end, they should be enough to cover up some of the Trae Young stuff.
That's what I think too. That's what all the Hawks fans think too, bro. No matter how many years they get somebody defensively, because they brung Dyson Daniels for a reason. They did that for a reason, bro. We always think this, but never happens. I remember when you was trying to get Herb Jones or Trey Murphy the third, bro. And Dyson Daniels, golly. But nah, I agree, bro. Like, no matter what we do, bro, no matter how many defensive players we bring, Trae Young will always be a defensive liability, and we just can't stop that. I don't even know where we rank in defense this year.
And because Jalen Johnson just isn't the defender that he was, let's just say last year, 2 years ago.
I don't know.
They haven't been able to compensate for Trae Young. Speaking of compensation, we're not
All right, bro.
compensation, but compensating. Trae Young has never been a good defender. Spoiler.